Today we're going to try Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich. I ordered the classic hot honey chicken sandwich. There's a spicy version and a grilled chicken version. This is just a regular chicken fillet with hot honey sauce, and it's got crispy dill pickles, like fried dill pickle pieces, which seems interesting. Bacon, pepper jack cheese, and I believe that's it, but let's open it up and find out. All right, here it is. Our friend the sun is acting up right now. But you can see it's got pepper jack cheese, bacon, and the crispy dill pickles. I'm gonna open it up. Not too much honey sauce on there. I don't know if you can really tell. There's the honey sauce. I didn't really spread too much on there, and I just dropped a dill pickle chip. But they did put a good amount of dill pickle chips as the camera responds. And overall, it looks pretty good and it smells good, but I am kind of worried by the lack of hot honey on this one, so let's give it a bite. 3, 2, 1. Okay, first thing I want to get out of the way of this sandwich without screwing up with the sun and the brightness is the price. Now, the price is fairly expensive for even for a fast food for a premium sandwich. I paid $6.39 just for this chicken sandwich. On the website, the recommended price is $5.99. I don't know why it's 40 cents more here in Texas, which is a place where you get paid $7.25 an hour as the minimum wage. I don't know why the prices are so high here, but it is what it is. You might be able to get it cheaper where you are, or more expensive, depends. But the baseline price is supposed to be $5.99. I paid $6.39. And that makes this sandwich hard to evaluate in a way, because even though I like it, and I'm going to get into why in a second, the price makes it a difficult to recommend item. But we're going to balance it all out. It's about the flavor versus the value ratio, you know. So let's get into what it tastes like. First thing I want to talk about is, not surprisingly, not the hot honey, is the dill pickle chips, which are almost actually like chips. They have ridges. They're almost like a wavy chip kind of thing. I don't know if you can see those. They're really good. And if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, or if you're just watching this for whatever reason, but if you've watched this before, you might know that I don't really like pickles on my sandwiches. I generally take them off. When I'm reviewing something, I'll leave them on if they come with it, because it feels like it's fair to do it that way. But in my personal life, I'll remove pickles from most things. I would not remove these. These are really good. The pickle flavor of them is very light, and the crisp texture makes them tolerable, more than tolerable for me personally. It makes them desirable. I actually really like these. If they put these on more sandwiches, I might, you know, embrace the pickle lifestyle more, but only if they're crispy pickles like these, which don't have an overwhelming flavor. They just kind of punch through like the sweet heat of the rest of the sandwich in a way that I enjoy. I think they work really well with the whole sandwich structure, and I like them, and they should put them on more things. More of these and more crispy onions for everybody, every fast food place. Just put more fried stuff on everything. Okay, now let's get to the heart of it. I got a weird shadow on my face now. The sun is just screwing with me. Let's get to the heart of the chicken sandwich, the hot honey part. Because otherwise the chicken sandwich is the chicken sandwich from Wendy's. You probably had it before. If you haven't, you know, it's a pretty good chicken fillet. I think it's one of the better chicken sandwiches, but it's not like outstanding. It's pretty solid. The pepper jack cheese on it is a nice touch, adds a little bit of heat. Now, it's important to note that there were, like I said at the beginning, there were 3 versions. There's a grilled one, this one, and then a spicy chicken patty version. So the spicy chicken patty version is going to be a lot spicier than this one. As it is, the hot honey is not exactly that hot, but I appreciate it. It's just a little bit of heat. It's more sweet. That might be disappointing for some people, but it's more of a sweet honey with a bit of heat on the back end. I really didn't even notice it until I was a couple bites in, but I did notice the flavor of honey on the chicken. It could be because they didn't give me a lot, but it definitely, I tasted the flavor of the honey first bite, but I didn't really get the heat until I was a little ways in. And a lot of that could be up to the pepper jack cheese. So the honey itself is not super spicy, but it does have a little heat. So if you want a spicy version, you might want to get the spicy chicken patty version as well. For me, this is perfect though. If you're somebody who doesn't really like spice, but you just, you know, you want a little bit, then this is the way to go. Still, everything balances out in a great way. I think that this is a great chicken sandwich. I think all the ingredients together make an interesting sandwich that has, you know, it has a little bit of pickly, like, acidity. It has the hot, it has the sweet, it has the chicken. You know, it's got a little bit of everything. You're getting a flavor experience for sure. I think it's well designed. I think it tastes great. And if it was a reasonable price, I would probably give it a 5, but as it is, I'm going to give it a 4, just almost solely due to the price, because it's just too expensive for what it is. I mean, I understand that fast food sandwiches have gone up recently, but when it comes to Wendy's, you just can't, I don't know, it just feels weird charging $6.39 for one chicken sandwich. When I personally, with this sandwich, got a meal 4 for $4, and I got, 4 items. I got a burger, fries, and chicken nuggets and a drink for $4. The value ratio is just really not there in any meaningful way. It's expensive, so you got to know going into this you're going to pay a premium. Is it worth that premium? Maybe not, but I think it is a really good sandwich, and if you have the spare money and you like chicken sandwiches and the idea of a hot honey chicken sandwich sounds good, then sure. But for most people, I would probably say it's not worth $6.39. Again, it depends on how much it costs near you, but the baseline price is supposed to be $5.99. $5.99, $6.39, not too different, I think, in terms of my judgment of the value. So if this was a little bit cheaper, I would give it a 5, but as it is, I'm going to give it a 4. I do think it's a great sandwich. I would recommend trying it if you're interested and you have the money to spare, but otherwise, avoid. See you next time.